Alright, so we've done some pre-writing. You guys have kind of brainstormed some ideas about English in Shaoxing, China. And we did our peer review. You shared your papers and had some good constructive feedback for one another to talk about what you thought about the writing. Now we want to think more about long-term in our research project and go from something general to more specific. So kind of think of a place and space, if you will, on where we want to study this English usage in China. But for now, just general thoughts is good enough. So, back to our book, student projects. Let's look at what David Bradall and his students did in Hong Kong. So let's read this part together. 3, 2, 1. During the academic years 2010 and 12, I taught an undergraduate course in World Englishes in City University, Hong Kong. As part of the students' coursework, I set a practical investigation into the local use of English. Students first attended my lectures, which included discussions of research methodology, the idea of language landscapes, and sociolinguistic patterns of English use. They were encouraged to interpret the notion of landscape broadly, and tutorials included the design of packaging and ephemera. All right, got it? No, you look a little confused. All right, let's break this down. So, what did he do? Let's look at some of our words. Language landscapes. That's just talking about what you see, what you hear, and what the language is doing. Socio-linguistic patterns of English use. That's patterns in socio, society, the world, the place, around, right? And the landscape could be anything. Could be t-shirts, all the t-shirts. Could be on the internet. Could be in a specific restaurant, in a specific store. You decide where you're going to focus this information. Okay? And questions on that? Good? All right, now let's look at some of the things that he did. Look at this. Wow. This group looked at all of the supermarkets in the area and rated the English in the supermarkets on the labels. And they found that the winner, ding, 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 City Super, had the best English in all of the area that they studied. And this Jusco, whatever that is, not so good. So you can do the same thing here, right? You look at Walmart, Vanguard, what else is around? You guys know Shima, yeah, all those places. You can look at which ones has the most English and which ones has the best English, the most correct translations, or less Chinglish. One idea for you. They also looked at what English you could hear. Hai Gui Fong, everybody been there? A lot of English. English proficiency level, very high. A lot of people in those bars can speak English. Why? They need to. They have a lot of foreign guests coming, and they have to communicate with them. Is there anywhere here in Shaoxing, China, where people would need to speak a lot of English? Place where lots of travelers go, perhaps? Tourists come? I don't know, you decide. So, we'll read through the rest of that, and we'll talk about the other part of getting our homework started, and I'll give you time in groups to choose your place. So, begin.